A mother has been charged in the death of her 3 kids. Charged with the death of her 3 kids. Nobody else, Sharon. Nobody else, children. A lot of people will say, well, hell, this is a sad, sad story. I wonder what was she going through? I don't know what she was going through. Hold on. Right here. Let me grab this one because it's 2 videos that I'm going to play dealing with this right here. But this happened on Friday. Friday evening, if I'm not mistaken. Here we go, y'all. Here we go.
We give you glory, oh God.
Rayla Morrison came to pray outside her family's home. She says her family is grieving after 5 of her little cousins were stabbed.
I'm hurting. This has hurt me because when you hear of something like this happening, yes, it does. It grieves your heart.
Authorities say the tragedy unfolded at 4 p.m. Friday afternoon when a CPS worker came to this house in Italy to check on the 5 children who were staying with their grandmother. But when the CPS worker arrived, the mother, Shamaya Hall, answered the door.
Oh, look at Shamaya. Oh, such a cutie. Go, Gadget.
Sources say she was not supposed to be there unsupervised with her kids. The caseworker called 911. This is what dispatchers relayed to first responders.
She is there for removal of the kids. The last time she was at this address, the mother was aggressive, and she is being combative today.
The Ellis County Sheriff's Department says police arrived 5 minutes later to a horrifying scene.
I got kids multiple stab wounds, back bedroom.
Authorities say a 6-year-old boy and 2 5-year-old twins were dead. A 4-year-old boy and a 13-month-old girl were seriously injured, all of them siblings.
I don't know exactly what happened. I don't know why it happened. We can't change it, but what we can do is pray for the family.
There is a family history with CPS and police.
We can pray for the family. Yep. 5 church staff. She have no custody over her children. She's supposed to have supervised visits when she come around to grandma's house with the children. Yep. Good mama.
Shamaya Hall has been arrested before in Dallas County. Court records show that in 2017, Hall and her twin sister, Trochay Hall, were arrested for aggravated assault against Troché's boyfriend. According to court documents, the sisters went to his apartment. When he saw them, he immediately tried to slam the door shut, but they grabbed his shirt and sprayed him with pepper spray. The records go on to say Trochay pulled a knife out of her bra while Shamaya told her to run up on him and attack him.
Run up on him, bitch. That baby got a shank in her bra. I don't think I've ever heard of a woman having a shank in her bra. I ain't come up like that. Shout to Esther for the $1 cash app. He said the family should have had a better lawyer. Hell, yeah. Yeah, the family should have had the lawyer that the teacher had.
In another tragic twist to this story, Shamaya's twin sister, Trochay Hall, is also accused of stabbing her little girl to death at a house in Dallas in 2021.
Got to be more careful, bitch. So the sister done killed her baby. The strange thing is, when I looked at some more pictures, it dawned on me, I did that story back when it happened.
According to court records, the mother says Troché's little girl was lying on the living room floor, bloody with multiple stab wounds. She was standing over the body, quiet and not saying anything. Trochay was charged with capital murder, but was found incompetent to stand trial and is now in a mental health facility.
Incompetent to stand trial, but not incompetent to be a mother. So the assumption was she was competent to be a mother until she killed the baby, then she's incompetent to stand trial. We play too much.
Meanwhile, Shamaya Hall sits in the Ellis County Jail with $6 million worth of bonds, charged with 3 counts of capital murder.
Look on us, God.
Family members say they couldn't comment on the history or the events that led up to 5 little kids being attacked, allegedly by their own mother.
Stop. So the sister, and they did it the same way. They both had knives. Anyway, the sister is in the hospital, not prison. She's in a facility for stabbing 1. y'all think that this sister here is like gonna go like to jail? Shouldn't the one who just stabbed 5 be in the hospital if we're putting anyone inside the hospital? The sister should be incompetent too, right? And that is what's going to happen. Let me explain it. See, a good lawyer will use, this is a family issue. It's in the blood. It's in the blood. She was possibly traumatized from what her sister did previously. They had a messed up childhood. This is why these type of things happen. A good lawyer will also point out her children was taken away from her. So obviously she has some issues. So the lawyer can use a mental health issue problem. A lawyer can use postpartum also. She's not going to jail. I can almost guarantee, because a good lawyer will use everything that I just said to get her at the hospital. Remind you, she stabbed 5, allegedly. She stabbed 5. Sister stabbed 1. Sister in the hospital. Yeah. Let me just go on to the next one, because, yeah. I'm trying to tell y'all what's going to happen before we even much get to the update. Before they update us on this situation, I promise you, wait a minute. I can't pass it. It almost slipped my mind. I got to bag it up. Just a smidge. She said something poignant.
Authorities say a 6-year-old boy and 2 5-year-old twins were dead. A 4-year-old boy and a 13-month-old girl were seriously injured. All of them siblings.
I don't know exactly what happened. I don't know why it happened.
Yeah.
We can't change it, but what we can do is pray for the family.
What would the prayers be? What will the prayers be? I don't understand. But we will continue to say that. We will continue to say pray.
Family's home. She says her family is grieving after 5 of her little cousins were stabbed.
I'm hurting. This has hurt me because when you hear of something like this happening, yes, it does. It grieves your heart.
Authorities say that
I am with you on that right there. It grieves your heart, but we talking about we got to pray for the family to do what? Oh, I know like the answers as pray that they make it through, and like I will always tell you, whether people pray for you or not, things get better with time. You will make it through. Look at all of us here is still living, and I will say that the majority of us has lost someone close. What happened? We still here, whether somebody prayed for us or not. We made it through, whether somebody prayed or not. So, I just get sick of hearing the prayer thing. When in my mind, the prayer, since, people be praying for their loved ones every day that they pray and stuff still happens to them. So what's the point? What is really the point? And in my mind, people just say that pray shit because you don't have to do nothing. You don't have to do anything when you give it to God. You don't. Just saying. Let me go ahead and put this up on the screen. Let's see what this right here is saying, because I had 2, but I think they both said something different.
Tomorrow, we expect to learn more about the deaths of 3 children in the Ellis County town of Italy. The children's mother is jailed and charged with their murders. 2 of her other children are hospitalized.
So 3 died, 2 was hospitalized.
Fox 4's David Satendry is live for us. David.
Well, Peyton, the Ellis County Sheriff's Office tells me it provides to plan an update on the investigation tomorrow. Right now, there are so many community members who have questions about what happened. Tomorrow, many of them will have an opportunity to grieve. Staff
say right, Willie, say at this point, praying is just something to say. That's it. That's all we know to say. Pray. We don't do nothing.
Bedford Elementary School in the Ellis County city of Italy will have counselors available to students and staff Monday after the unfathomable murders of 3 children, allegedly at the hands of their mother, Friday. Across the street from the school is where the Ellis County Sheriff's Office says 25-year-old Shemaiah Hall killed 3 of her 5 children after
and they stay across the street from the grandma stayed across the street from the school.
Child Protective Services investigator made the decision to remove the children from the home. Hall's other 2 children were seriously wounded. Family members tell Fox 4 the children were stabbed. Family members also tell Fox 4 the kids lived here with a relative. Jail records reveal Hall lives in this home in Forney.
Hall live in an up-to-date home. Grandma had a house for a good little minute, for some decades, possibly, and we see like the wear and tear. But this way they say that this baby lived at.
Sunday, we went to the home. No one answered the door. Neighbors who know the story had no idea Hall lives nearby.
It's completely crazy. I've seen it all over the news, TikTok, Facebook. I mean, it's all over the place, and no idea. Like, it's insane to me that 2 houses down.
2 houses down, y'all had a killer around there. It just didn't even know it. See? Be careful what you say and how you deal with people.
Say typically there's not a whole lot of activity coming from the home, but while we were outside, someone appeared in the garage. We were just looking to see if anyone here is related to Shemaiah Hall. Why are we here? Shemaiah has obviously been charged with capital murder. This is her listed address according to jail records, so we were just seeing if anyone here can tell us about her. Was she actively living here? What do y'all know?
Who allowed unsupervised visits? I think that day she just pulled up.
Person chose not to answer any questions. Instead, he closed the garage door. Hello? In 2016, Hall pled guilty to felony property crimes. In 2021, she pled guilty to assault causing bodily injury after she bit someone. Several of Hall's family members tell Fox 4 Hall's twin sister, Troy Shea Hall, stabbed her own 7-year-old daughter to death in 2021. Fox 4 covered that story.
All I could see was her coming outside with blood on her hands.
Court documents reveal Troy Shea Hall's case has never gone to trial because she's in a mental hospital. Meanwhile, relatives of the Halls told Fox 4 this weekend their hearts are heavy.
Everybody can have their own, thought process about what could have happened, but we can't undo what has happened. But what we can do is we can come together and pray.
Names of the children have not been released at this point in time. We know it was a 6-year-old boy and twin 5-year-olds, both a boy and a girl, who were killed. We also know it was a 4-year-old boy and a 13-month-old girl who were injured. Both were taken to separate hospitals, and we're still waiting for further updates on their conditions. Peyton, back to you.
Peyton, back to you, but I got to go back to how they spell. Oh, that's why I couldn't find it. Look how whoever created this baby spelled that baby name. Troy Shea. Man, we play too much. I did this video back in the day. I did it. I didn't try to look it up. But because I want to show y'all this picture here. I did this story. Hold on. Let me. Sister like sister. Look. This right here. This is the sister. Her twin sister. Say Troy the daddy, Shay the mama. Yep. They are twins. Believe you me, they look alike. This one here, because when I did the story on her, that's the same picture that I used. This picture. Shot that baby out for having her reel down there at the resort. Yeah. Uh-huh. That's that baby. That's that sugar right there. What they say? Nothing. Yeah, man. But like we say, what did the baby do? I know I did. What did 5 of the children do? Did they like their grandma? Did they like to be at grandma's house and didn't want to go with mama? Is that what happened? But I can almost promise you that they is going to use the incompetent thing, and they're also going to use she was going through some things. This is, they've both had problems, and they're twins. They both had problems. They are twins. Hell, what if she was just missing her sister? What if she was just missing her sister and was not able to go to the facility and visit her sister? Yeah, say keep running in and out the house. That'll get you stabbed up. Shout out to you, Wade, for the $2 cash out. Say, Pastor, don't they say your body, your baby? Absolutely correct. And like we've learned around here at the Willie Williams Show about a beautiful baby who hadn't told us this right here, you should be able to knock your children off at any age because it's your body, your baby. At any age, 18, 35, 62, you should be able to knock your child off. According to what the beautiful baby had to say on video. Say 2023, say 25 years old, say 5 children, no husband. There it is. There it is. So, children best left with their mama. I'm in agreement. Leave the children with the mother because we care about the children. Like we always say, right? We always say that we care about the children. We always say. Moving right along.